Which YouTube equipment do you need to be using if you want to level up your YouTube channel? This is exactly what we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to show you all the equipment I've upgraded from the phone. But the question that you may be asking right now, do I even need any kind of fancy equipment? Do I need a professional camera? Do I need a professional microphone if you're just getting started? And here's a simple answer to that, and you probably have heard this from other creators as well. The answer is you definitely don't need any of that. Your phone camera, whether that's iPhone or Android, is going to do just fine. But if you are at a point where you do want to level up, you do want to upgrade, but you're not sure what to choose because there are cheap cameras, there are expensive cameras, there are different kinds of microphones, so what is the best upgrade from the phone to the next thing? So right now I am actually filming on the phone, on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, so the back camera. So if you are going to be filming on your phone, here's a big recommendation that I'm going to give you. Always film on your back camera, because the frontal camera, the selfie camera, is not necessarily the best. I found that the quality is not the greatest. Yes, obviously you can see yourself in the camera, so that kind of helps to see yourself in the frame. But what I actually did, so I'm going to share with you a life hack. So something that you can do is before you start filming on your back camera of your phone, you can mirror your camera to your computer screen. So I have my desktop right in front of me. So what I did before filming, just to make sure that I'm in the center of the frame, and if I saw everything correctly, I should be in the center of the frame. So that's something you can do. Just select mirror on your phone, or you can also connect your phone to Zoom. That way you can see it during the whole time. So, and in order for you to do that through Zoom, you simply have to open Zoom on your computer and then share your phone screen. You can either connect through an adapter, through your charger, or you can connect through Bluetooth, which in this particular case, if I were to do this, I would do it through Bluetooth, simply because my microphone is plugged into the camera, into my phone. So that is something you can do. Again, you can use your phone, you can use the basic microphone. I'm actually using a basic microphone, as you can see right here on my shirt. It's not the best one, the quality is not the greatest. I honestly can't really recommend it because I'm not a huge fan of it myself. I'm just using it because it's convenient, and my old microphone wasn't just not working really anymore as good as it used to. It doesn't pick up a good sound. So with that said, if you are just getting started, use your phone, get a basic microphone. Some people even use like the headphones, and honestly I feel like the headphone sound that I have is way better than this microphone. But these microphones are pretty cheap, so like hopefully it's not gonna like mess up the sound if I touch it. Usually so this is kind of what it looks like. Then you plug in the other thing into your phone, and what it does is it's essentially wireless. So like it's a good thing that it is wireless. You can see that it is turned on by this like blue button, and it's probably going to pick up all the noise because I'm holding it right now. And usually what I have found with this particular microphone, when I recorded YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, usually I have to hold it in order for it to pick up better sound. So hopefully, again, it's gonna do a pretty good job. I'm gonna like plug it back in. Now, there are different companies. Some of them are good, some of them are not good. The one I got, I'm not as happy, but there are different ones that you can check out. So again, do your research. These microphones are good, but you have to find the one that's actually going to work for you. Again, the one I found doesn't really do a good job in my opinion, but some of the brands are good. So just check the reviews on Amazon, do your own research. It is convenient for traveling, that is for sure, if you're going to be filming on your phone, because I did not bring it to my latest trip when I was filming shorts, and the sound actually was not as bad as I expected it to be. Now let's get into the actual equipment. Aside from just the iPhone or like any phone, you gotta have a light, and I'm going to put all the links down below in the description box. Definitely check them out. I'm still using the good old ring lights, and I do have some daylight time right now, luckily, so I'm always a huge fan of filming during the day when there is like some sort of sun. We don't have sun right now, it is, you know, still winter, but definitely have some sort of light. A lot of people aren't huge fans of the ring light because of the reflection it gives you in the eyes and anything like that. I don't particularly mind that. I'm still using the same ring light I've had since 2016. and in my opinion does a good job. It makes the skin look good and everything like that. So there's that. That's in terms of the light. The best light that you're always going to get is the daylight. So sit in like facing the window. So I have the window like on my right, and then I have the ring lights a little bit to the left of me. So that kind of works. Now, as far as keeping your phone sturdy and stable, you definitely do not want to hold it in your hand unless you're going to have any kind of tripod or selfie stick or stabilizer. I currently use the most basic tripod from Amazon. I'll show it here on the screen, so the image of it, and I'll put the link down below in the description box. It extends pretty high, so you can put your phone into it, you can put your camera into it, so it works great. You can put it like, you can put the phone landscape mode or portrait mode, whatever is going to work for you. Now, the other tripod that I do use, which this one, like I would say it's my favorite one because I always take it with me on the travel, is this one. It's very small, as you can see, and then it extends like it's like a selfie stick basically, and then it extends pretty high. You can tilt it if you want to, you can adjust it and everything like that. So it gets the job done for sure. The only downside, you cannot really put your camera into it. So your camera, if you are going to get any kind of fancier camera, you're gonna have to figure something out for that. But this one, I just use it for my phone, so it's great, and it extends like, it's not the sturdiest one, like I will say that, so like I haven't been able to really use it outside. When it's windy, it would definitely fly away, in my opinion, but it's small, and then you can put it in your purse, especially like if you're a woman, like this does not take a lot of space. So definitely recommend this. I'll put the link in the description box as well. And that's as far as the equipment goes for the base. Now let's get a little bit more fancy. So the camera that I have gotten, and I've done so much research as far as which one to get. Do I need to get one with lenses? Do I need to get one with anything like fancy or whatever? And I ended up choosing the Sony ZV or ZV-1, whatever you're gonna say that. I usually say ZV-1 because I'm in Europe. Americans call it ZV-1, so I kind of like alternate. I'll call it both just to like cater to both audiences. And as you can see, I have the microphone on top. So the Sony ZV-1 camera is, I feel like it's the perfect upgrade after the phone because it has that blurry background that a lot of YouTubers are looking for. It is definitely a much better camera than iPhone, at least in my opinion. Especially now that I still have like the 12 Pro Max. Like I know we have like 14 right now or whatever, and for me, I'm still using the 12 Pro Max, so I was like, I don't really want to upgrade my phone just yet, but I did want to upgrade the camera. So and something that I will say, for me, I care about the YouTube and the video quality in general a lot. So for me, when I film videos, especially YouTube shorts, they kind of all looked brown, if you will, because I film a lot of the times during the evening time. The ring light and any other external light really doesn't do any kind of justice. Like the videos still look dark, and when I film on this camera, it definitely looks way better. Now, it's pretty simple one. Like the only, some people call it a downside. I kind of don't mind the fact that this camera doesn't really have the opportunity for you to put any kind of external lens. There are upgrades which we may talk about later if necessary. I haven't really gotten like a full like accessory kit for anything for the camera or anything like that, but it gets the job done really well. I filmed videos outside with it. I filmed a lot of B-roll footage on it. So like I've done like several different things. I'm actually going to show you a tripod that I got for it, which I do believe is kind of pricey for a tripod. But yeah, so this is the camera. The good thing about it, and this is something I really do enjoy, so it has that flip screen. So I'm going to actually flip it out, and then it's going to turn on. And this is kind of the good thing because, okay, so this is going to look a little bit weird. So what it does is, you're probably going to see my face in my face. The flip screen is right here, so if I'm filming like myself, my YouTube videos, I can obviously flip it, and then I can see myself in the frame. So this is kind of the good thing. And then like the autofocus function is really good. You can take photos on it. the videos obviously and everything like that. So that's in terms of that. It also has this like beauty filter, like the beauty mode like on TikTok, so you have to play with it and with the settings, but it's really, really, really good. Now that's the camera, and it's about to turn off. And again, as you can see, it has that lens already, so you don't need to get anything external, which is kind of a good thing, because that camera overall with all the accessories that I've got ended up being around $800 or like less than that. And then the microphone, I currently have it on with a dead cat. I'm assuming that's what it's called. That's what everybody has been calling it, and it blocks out all the external noise. And I can say that it actually does block out all the noise, like it works really well, and this is how the microphone looks raw without it. Again, here's the best part. So it just like, you kind of clip it on top of your camera. So this is, if I'm going to like unhook it, this is what it's going to look like. And then you simply plug it in, and then you just screw it on. And then it comes with this cord right here, so you don't need to get anything external. And then I have, this is actually from a different Sony camera, like it doesn't come with this thingy, because I usually like to like hold it, otherwise I'm kind of afraid that it's going to fall down or like crack or something. And again, I usually put the dead cat on just because I do feel like the sound is better with that. So that's in terms of camera. And the microphone. The microphone is not very expensive either. It was like $40 or $60, something like that. Definitely a good upgrade. It's called Video Micro. And then definitely better than the one that I have on me right now. Now that's in terms of the camera. The other thing that I've gotten with it, it kind of comes with there is like a kit that you can get for vloggers, because it's like the go-to camera for vlogging and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, like maybe I'm gonna get to vlogging at some point. And it did come with this tripod right here. So it's kind of like a good grip. So like every single time I actually have been filming content when I was just traveling, I did use this grip right here. But the good thing about it as well is you can set it up as a tripod, and then everything adjusts. You can adjust however you want. I did film like some B-roll footage on it. Now the only downside of it, I guess, it's like it's not like high enough, obviously, but you can kind of hold it like a selfie stick, and then like your hand essentially is going to be a selfie stick, and it's kind of sturdy as well. You have the photo option, the video option, and then like zoom in and zoom out. But I will say this, I'm happy that I have it, but I feel like it's a little too expensive. Like it was like almost $200 for this tripod if you buy it separately. It comes obviously with that grip for the camera, but would I buy it if I were to buy the camera again? Probably not, just because I have the other tripods. But again, for travel, this is actually pretty good. So I would, if you are traveling and you find yourself like you want to film videos like with your hand like this, you can. But there are also better tripods that I've seen on Amazon. And that pretty much concludes all the stuff that you need. The only thing that I will say as well is you do need either like a USB stick for all of your video files, or an external hard drive. I'm not a huge fan of external hard drives myself because I've had really bad experience with them before, but like I got this USB stick for 1 terabyte, and that should do, because those videos that are in 4K quality especially, they are going to be pretty big, especially compared to my iPhone. Usually the video would be like 2-3 gigabytes. I have not even used the 4K quality yet on the camera, and the video that I published last week has gotten like around like 7.5 gigabytes in total. So just something to think about. That's not even 4K. So 4K is going to be probably twice the size, but that's something that you want to take a look into. The other thing that I will say that is worth noting for this particular camera is the micro SD card, which is plugged in right here. And what I will say is the one that I use currently is from the company called Kingston, but it does not support the 4K quality. So something that you need to do before you actually probably even get the camera, or when you do get the camera, is get a micro SD that's going to support, I would get like at least 128 gigabytes, maybe even 256. This one is 128. And look for one that's going to support the 4K quality if that's the kind of quality that you are looking into. And the other thing that I would also get is get an external battery, because it comes with just one battery and it doesn't last a very long time. So if you are going to be filming 2-3 hours of video content, it's not going to last that long. Just something to think about. So I also got an external charger for batteries. I'm going to show how it looks like right here. I'm going to put a link below. Haven't received it yet. Just something that I would highly recommend for you to check into is micro SD, at least 128 or 256 gigabytes, the one that's going to support the 4K video quality, and get a few external batteries and a charger for those batteries. So because the camera, it takes around, I believe, 2 to 3 hours to charge to full when you plug it into the computer, and you definitely will need those batteries, especially if you're going to film content for a long time. And that's pretty much all there is to that equipment. Now, it will run you about 800 to 900 depending on when you buy it, because I got it, actually there was a discount on Amazon. Maybe there still is when you're watching this video, but I do believe that Sony's ZV-1 is like the perfect upgrade after your phone, depending on which phone you have. Again, like I said, I have 12 Pro Max. It is definitely better quality, the 4K quality and everything that comes with it. The microphone is absolutely worth it, because you can go back to my channel, watch the video from last week and hear the sound, and then hear the sound of this video. I can almost guarantee it's going to be way better. So that pretty much concludes the video. So far, you've learned all the equipment that you need if you're just going to use your phone, and then you've also learned the equipment that's like the next level upgrade. That's not necessarily going to break the bank, but if you have like around $1,000 to invest into that equipment, then I would say definitely go for it, because the quality is absolutely worth it. So with that said, I appreciate you. If you did like this video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you are going to look into that camera. If you have any questions about the camera, definitely let me know. I have been learning it myself for the last couple of weeks. And definitely hit the bell sign down below this video if you do enjoy this videos like this about content marketing, video marketing, social media. And hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And before you leave, check out these videos right here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.